Hello, my friends. I asked my assistant Wretch to send me a couple Filipino songs that she thought I might find interesting, and this is the second one she sent me, which is by the artist or band, the artist I think called Manu, and the song is called Tahanan, which I translated to place of rest, or more likely home. So here it is, let's go. Got that little hook going on the piano.
Nagsimula ang lahat sa isang kanta. Bakit ngayon ka lang sabay nagtagpo ating mata? Ilang beses humindi, buti di ako nakinig. Tadhana nang bumulong sa'kin. Di ba't sinabi sa'yo ipaglalaban ko? Tahanan mo ako, di magbabago yun. At pag ika'y nawawala, tingin ka lang sa'king mata. Pagmamahal sa'yo, di
Well, this song feels like home. This song feels like home, and the chorus feels like home for sure. This gentleman has a very masculine, rich voice. This song, the way obviously this is the first time I've heard him or this band. The female back vocalist has been with him for quite a bit of this melody, so the sound of this song makes the harmonies quite prominent. So I really like the sound of his voice, and I have a feeling he's holding back a lot of agility and probably a lot more stuff. We're at the beginning of the song, but we're also using harmony as more of a interest tool than him doing a whole bunch of stuff vocally, so far at least.
Para sa'yo, basta nandito lang ako sa tabi mo.
Splashy drums, splashy cymbals.
Akala ko noon na imposible to.
So this appears to be live. Is there a live audience? I didn't see, but this is kind of like one of those hybrids where it's like live with some zhuzh, live with some production. Beautiful, beautiful female voice too, now that I'm hearing it solo.
Ang dating pangarap ko, nasa harap ko na ngayon. Ilang beses humindi, pati hindi ko umalis. Tadhana nang nagdulot sa'tin.
Di ba't sinabi sa'yo ipaglalaban ko? Tahanan mo ako, di magbabago yun. At pag ika'y nawawala, tingin ka lang sa'king mata. Pagmamahal sa'yo, di
The way that this song is written, as I said, it really ends up feeling like home. There is almost something that is present in some Disney movies or musicals where it's very big payoff, coming back to the one chord, coming back to, we kind of sometimes will call that home in music. So it's very satisfying. But what I will say, there's not a ton of tension in this. So it's very feel good all the way through. But that also means that we are home for much of the melody. We don't really stray to too dissonant of places. So we end up just staying in that warm place for the whole time. And that's like neither a positive nor a negative, because in some ways you don't ever go to that terribly dissonant place. You just get to stay in the warm place. But the opposite, the response to that is also that the payoff is not as much as if you take it completely somewhere else, or if you take it to more of a tense or dissonant chord or place or melody. But we stay in this really warm melody home space for a lot of this. So bridge, so we're at bridge and we hear both the vocals and the band kind of go to this place that creates a little bit more tension. So finally we're at a place where the ear is going elsewhere. I imagine maybe the lyrics do too. And I have a feeling that this, if I had to guess, probably the lyrics are very meaningful in this song, would be my guess. I'll see what I can rustle up here. So we had the bridge, we had a big explosive moment, and now we're taking it down. Okay, I found the lyrics in Tagalog. So just scanning through, I've translated them to English, started with the song, Why Only Now, Then Our Eyes Met, So Many Times I Said No, Good Things, Good Thing I Didn't Listen. It was destiny whispering to me, did I tell you I would fight for this? Okay, so I believe this to be the chorus. Because it says home here. I am your home, that will never change. And when you feel lost, just look into my eyes. My love for you will never run out. I will fight through everything for you as long as I'm here by your side. Yeah, so this is not a terribly cryptic meaning. This is very, very on the nose. This is, you are my home. This kind of reminds me, I don't know, I have a song called Home. Actually, I guess that's the equivalent, right? I know your hand like the back of my own. And and I love how your blue eyes feel like home. Your body's my safe house, my stone. Yeah. Your fingertips, they, are my home. I think songwriters, we are all inspired by this concept of what home feels like. Home is obviously a place. It can be your house or your city or familiar places, but more often as songwriters, pardon me, we think of a person when we think of home. We think of a person.
Tingin ka lang sa aking mata, pagmamahal sa'yo, di mauubos yun.
Sabay nating natataanan ang lahat.
Gorgeous.
Hanggang sa dulo ng ating pagmamahal, hanggang sa kunin tayo ng may kapal.
Gorgeous. Well, the two songs that Wretch sent me which seems like a similar venue, if not the same venue. Manu and Tahanan. Both of these songs are less vocally acrobatic and vocally showy, but they still do show off these beautiful voices. But I think that for a lot of we get really stuck in these crazy vocal stunts and skills, not just stunts, but skills, that sometimes it's nice to come back to a beautifully written song that is sung freely and easily, where we still do see the skills of the vocalist, because it's undeniable and you can't hide that. I think I've told this story on this show before about how I was recording a song and I was discussing with my producer that I wanted to add this riff or I wanted to add this thing, and he was like arguing with me, why does it have to be so complicated? And I said, well, I still want the vocals to be like rich and interesting and like, you know, kind of like showy maybe. And he said, well, didn't I hear you mention that you loved Norah Jones? And I said, yes. And he said, and does she have a great voice? And I said, yes. And he said, how do you know that? And he kind of got me thinking, because Norah Jones is not doing 1,000 riffs and runs, but her voice is beautiful, it's controlled, it's thoughtful, it's melodic, the vibrato is just like exquisite. And the two songs that Rech has sent me, this one and the other one, Multo, both feel that a little bit more in that pocket of these vocals are beautiful, they are vibrant, but these songs are also about more than just crazy vocals. They're about the artist, they're about the sound of their voices, they are about the story being told. I mean, every song is about the story being told, but do you understand what I'm saying? The priority here seems to be not just crazy voice, but also more song, more and hook and singability, right? These songs seem accessible, and that's part of writing songs that have hook and that are catchy and that make people want to sing along and listen again and be able to remember the melody easily, is hook. So when we have hook, we can't write 10,000 million bazillion notes in. Both of these songs seem accessible. Let me be clear, there's a lot of skill going into bringing these songs to life, but they're written hooky. Beautiful, beautiful artists. Thanks for sending, Rech. You know what's one of the hardest things to do as an artist? Less. Everybody wants to do more fancy things. But every excellent artist knows sometimes the beauty lies in taking away. Honestly, this lesson extrapolates into our lives. We want to buy more things. We want to do more things. We want to go faster. We want fancier things. But would there be something beautiful in just a little bit less? What can you take away? What can you thoughtfully and purposefully remove from the clutter to find the more simple, pleasant version of your voice?